I think this conference is going very well. I've gone through a number of these. I'm always excited by them because, you intentionally go out and pick a group of people are in a way at least incompatible around an issue. They've got a problem with a particular issue, and you try to invite all of the people, representatives of all the people who have differing opinions on an issue into the room. And so, that first hour, there's a little concern that nobody's going to get along. But this process, which is used worldwide, Future Search is used by the United Nations, by many organizations to solve conflict areas, to bring people together, and it's very effective because you start out finding your common interests. Pretty soon there's some bonding that goes on, even at a superficial level, and pretty soon people are able to talk with the people around them about their views and listen to the views of the other people that are there. And pretty soon you begin to get some thinking going on, and people are starting to think about win-win. Okay, what do I need to give up in order to gain something here? And by the third day, you have people sitting down and collaborating on projects that you never imagined would actually do that. And they're collaborating on common projects. They're not agreeing to agree. They're agreeing to disagree on certain issues at certain levels, but they're working together, and that develops trust, that develops bonds, that develops relationships and networking. All of those things are good for solving a problem. We spent a little bit of money. This is not a particularly expensive conference, but what I hope, people don't have to travel to get to it or stay in hotels or anything, and we have a wonderful facility here that gives us vision to look out across this wonderful valley that we live in. What I hope to gain is the dialogue. It's the collaboration. It's the willingness to talk. It's the sharing of understanding, whether you agree or not. That's what's important. And from there, I think we can take this to levels that will produce results. I've been through at least 3 other future searches. They all resulted in very tangible results. Oh, there are always those ideas, a lot of those kinds of ideas. One of them I heard just a little while ago was developing some kind of core curriculum in our school system that educates young people about using public transit. We have people here who are educators, and that could be put together actually quite easily, quite nicely, and probably fit into the general educational curriculum at some level. There are also people who are willing to realize that there are silos. There are transportation silos. There are organizations at the state, county, local levels that are spending money on transportation and not very effectively. And if there could be some kind of centralized coordinator, we could pool those resources at some level and do a much better job providing transportation for people with disabilities. That's an idea, I think, that's sort of percolating out of this whole conference. This conference is really focused on providing a high level of transportation for everybody, and particularly those people who can't drive an automobile. And I think when we leave this conference, we're going to be having some very serious meetings with stakeholders in the community who control resources, and we're going to talk about how we can share UTA's expertise, which is in dispatching and liability management and in maintenance and those kinds of issues, how we can share our expertise with other organizations that have vans, have drivers, have resources that could be used more effectively if they could be coordinated more effectively. So there will be some real serious discussions go on at the state, local, and county levels over the next months, and I think in the long run you'll see some significant benefits to transportation for the disabled take place out of this conference. No, but I just want to say this is invigorating. It's wonderful to see people come together, address issues, do it in a peaceful, collaborative way, and get some real result from it. I'm really excited that we have done this, and I look forward to some real exciting things to come out of it.